Hello, I'm Marcia Bonfim from the Song Activity Factory, and this is my digital avatar. Welcome to day 4 of our Assess with Confidence challenge. Over the last 3 days, you've shifted your mindset, taken the pulse of your students, and involved them as partners in their learning. Today, we're going to supercharge the way we give feedback. For the core of each lesson, we're using short, powerful videos created with the help of Google's Notebook LM. So, let's begin our journey. Your students are now giving feedback. Let's make sure the feedback you give is as powerful and forward-looking as possible.
So let's be real for a second. Does your feedback sometimes feel like a postmortem? You know, you hand back an assignment covered in corrections, and you can just feel the energy drain from the student. The work's done, the grade's in, and the feedback feels like an autopsy on what went wrong. It's so final, and frankly, it can be pretty deflating.
And that really highlights the core issue here. See, traditional feedback is all about looking backward, focusing on past mistakes. It's about correcting what was. But what we're talking about today, feed forward, completely flips the script. It looks forward. It focuses on the next attempt. And that makes it so much more empowering and motivating. It's really the difference between being a corrector and being a coach.
So, how do we escape that postmortem cycle? Well, we make a really intentional shift in our language and our mindset. We're moving from feedback that just judges the past to embracing this awesome concept called feed forward.
So what is it exactly? Well, think of it this way. Feed forward is future-oriented, actionable advice that a student can immediately use on their very next task. The key here is that it's all about the next step, not getting stuck on the last misstep.
I love this quote because it really gets to the heart of it. If feedback truly is a gift, then it should be something they can actually use, right? Something that helps them take that very next step forward. That's the whole point.
Okay, it is challenge time. Because theory is great, but practice is where the magic really happens. We're going to take one super common correction and completely transform it from a simple fix into a real coaching moment.
Just look at this example. The old way, it's a dead end. You forgot the S. Full stop. The conversation's over. But the new way? Great start. On the next sentence you write, how can you make the verb agree with she? Whoa, see the difference? It's huge. You start with praise, you point to the future, and you ask a question. You're inviting the student into the process. You haven't just corrected them, you've opened a door for their next success.
Now this might seem like just a small tweak in your wording, but believe me, the impact is enormous. This isn't just about being nicer, it's about being way more effective. This simple shift is a direct line to building a real growth mindset in your classroom. So let's talk about why it works so well.
When you focus on the next try, you're sending a powerful message. You're saying, I believe you can do this. I see your potential. It shifts their mindset from, I'm bad at this, to, how can I get better at this? It builds their resilience, it fosters real motivation, and it shows them you have confidence in them. They start to own their improvement because you've given them a clear, practical path to success. So are you ready to start using this right away? Of course you are. Here is your fast action checklist. Just 4 simple tips to make your feed forward super effective, starting like now. Okay, here we go. Number 1, always start positive. Find something genuine to praise. 2, focus on next time. Use that future-facing language. 3, ask, don't just tell. Phrase it as a question like, how can you or what if we try? And 4, this one is crucial. Be super specific and actionable. Give them one clear thing they can do differently. And that right there is the real transformation. When you use this approach, your role in the classroom actually changes. You stop being someone who just points out what's wrong, and you become the person who helps them build what's right. You're no longer just a corrector, you're a coach.
This was incredible work today. This is such a powerful tool. Go ahead and mark today complete. You should be proud. You've just learned how to make your feedback future-focused and actionable, giving students a clear path forward instead of just pointing out mistakes. Now, it's time to make it yours. If you haven't already, download your free song-based assessment starter pack and open your Day 4 action sheet. You'll find ready-to-use templates to craft feed-forward comments for your next song lesson. The link is in the video description. You're 4 days in. Tomorrow is our grand finale. We'll unleash creativity and figure out how to assess what students can actually do with the language. It's going to be an amazing finish. Happy teaching!